In this video, I'm going to tell you about very important meetings that I've been attending for over 6 months now. And this meeting is all about hiring requirement. Most companies today, including the big fours, the KPMG, Deloitte, EY, Grant Thornton, and many other top US CPA firms are looking out for one professionals, which is in massive scarcity currently in India, and that is enrolled agent. And I'm very surprised who are passing class 12 from different streams, whether science, commerce or arts, are just not aware about it. But there are a lot of students. There are more than 10,000 students who just wrote this exam in the last examination window. And if you are still not aware, there's something really big that you are missing out. Let me tell you about Enrolled Agent. It's a beautiful course which cannot be taken over by AI anytime in the future. This entire course is divided into just 3 parts, part 1, 2 and 3. But I'm going to briefly tell you that part 1 talks about individual taxation, part 2 talks about corporate taxation and part 3 talks about litigations. Which means in total you just have 3 papers or 3 books and you are done with Enrolled Agent. The beauty about this very fascinating exam is that it is conducted right by the government of United States. I'm sure you have heard about income tax departments in India. Exactly in similar lines, we have the Internal Revenue Service, which is like the Income Tax Department of India. The IRS or the Internal Revenue Service conducts this examination across the world. And very recently, this examination was introduced in India. And you'll be surprised to know that in just very short time, there are more than 10,000 students already writing this exam, which I've already told you. Imagine there are just 3 examination centers. One is in Bangalore, one is in Gurgaon, and the third is in Hyderabad. But students from across India are appearing for this exam in just 3 examination centers. Another beauty about this exam is it is completely MCQ based and which has an incredible passing percentage of more than 65 to even 70% passing percentage. And since it is completely MCQ based, you get results instantly. In fact, you complete the paper, you press enter, hold on for just 2 minutes and the results are declared. So you don't need to wait even for the results. And like I said, 65 to 70% passing percentage, that is quite incredible, which means you are highly likely that you are going to pass all these exams. In fact, all the 3 papers in your very first attempt. In fact, in EA, we just don't talk about attempts at all. It's preparation, writing multiple mock tests, and you can be assured that you are going to successfully pass this exam. Another important aspect about EA is the examinations are conducted in multiple examination windows. So you get lot of windows to appear for this exam. You can appear for any of the parts in any sequence that you feel comfortable. Part 1 is little bigger, part 2 is average, and part 3 is a very small syllabus. So you can plan to appear for part 3 first or part 1 first, or however, in whatever combination you want to appear for the exam. Another very interesting thing about EA is the entire course fees. It is in fact, it is not even one of, it is the most affordable course, including the course fees, examination fees, everything, PTIN fees, everything included. It is not going to even cross 2 lakhs. Imagine an international recognition which is going to give you a minimum of 6 to 8 LPA as a fresher, and it costs not even 1/3 of what you are going to earn in your first opportunity. With respect to opportunities, companies, including the big fours, are actually looking out for EAs. Even if you have passed just 1 paper of EA exam, you can be assured of placement with NorthStar. And if you have passed all the 3, amazing. In fact, I always invite any enrolled agent, if you have passed any of the papers from any part of the world and looking for opportunities in the big fours in India, reach out to us. We will get you placed. That's a kind of crazy opportunities, that's a kind of crazy job openings currently are there in the country. And you just cannot be missing out on this once in a lifetime opportunity. And like I said, AI cannot replace tax professionals. And another very important thing about EA is how you grow in the profession. Taxation is a complex world, and where complexity lies, there is where opportunity exists. As you grow in the profession, you gain experience, you get insights, you get so much exposure, and you become extremely valuable to the company and become irreplaceable. Tell me, why would a company not want to pay you more? Why would a company not want to make you grow? And why would a company not want to keep you for long with them? Because you are going to be placeable for the company. Beautiful world of taxation. I have myself worked in taxation for over 10 years, and I know this complex world which is filled with opportunities and a lot of money for you to make and grow in the profession. Another very incredible opportunity, you can work in any part of the world as an EA. In fact, if you are aspiring to even migrate to US tomorrow, you will be having that privilege and the preference when compared to any other aspirant looking forward to move to the US. Lot more in my webinar. I would like to invite you to attend my 1-hour webinar where I'm going to decode everything that you must know about the Enroll Agent program and how you should not and why you should not be missing out on this great opportunity. I would like to invite you for my Career Clarity webinar where I'm going to tell you everything that you must know about the Enroll Agent program. See you in the webinar very soon.